Hi viewers, today we will discuss about how to find the volume of three-dimensional shapes. In three-dimensional shapes, we have prism, we have pyramids, we have cones, we have cylinders, we have sphere. So first we will check the how to find out the volume of prism. As you can see that the first, it is in general like any solid with parallel sides that has a constant cross sections is called a prism. So basically the volume of prism is area of cross section multiply length. So this formula will help us area of cross section multiply length. So this is area of cross section, this one, and length we will consider that one. So we will check in the question as well. And if we have a prism in kind of cuboid, so one face, which as you can see that the top face we will consider as cross section area, and the rest we will take length or height as multiply by height with cross sectional area to get volume. So this way we will find out the volume of cuboid, but generally the formula of volume of cuboid is equal to length. V is equal to length multiply width multiply height. So here, if you consider as cross-sectional or a prism, so then volume is equal to cross-sectional area multiply height or length. Okay, so that will help us in the questions. We will see. So next we move on down another formula, which is, as you can see, that cylinder. So volume of cylinder pi r square h. But when you consider as prism, so a cylinder is a prism with a circular cross section. So top part of the circle or cylinder we will consider as cross sectional area, and we know how to find area of circle, and the formula of area of circle is pi r square. So we will consider as cross sectional area multiply this height, we will get the volume of this prism, okay, which is in the shape of cylinder. But generally the volume of cylinder is pi r square h, and if we find the surface area, this is total surface area, 2 pi r bracket open r plus h, this is total surface area of cylinder. And if you want only the curved part, curved surface area of cylinder is equal 2 pi r h. This is curved surface area. They write it also, the curved surface area of cylinder. But when you write total, so this formula will work for us. So let's have a look. Few questions related to these theorems or formulas. Question number 1. Find the volume of the prism. So in this case, for the following prism, we know area of cross section. It is given A is equal to 15 centimeter square, and we know the length as well. Length is equal 8 centimeter. So just straight away we will apply the formula. So volume is equal area of cross section multiply length. So area of cross section is given, which is 15 centimeter square multiply 8. So 15 into 8, if we check, it gives us 120 centimeter cube. I hope so it is clear. We move on second question. This is the volume and surface area. We have to find out both. For this 3D shape, it's again a prism. So for this, we will try to find out first the front part area, which is a triangle, right angle triangle. So first thing we can say that area, or we can say that cross sectional area is equal 1 over 2 base into height. Base is 3 and height is 4. So that gives us 2 twos are 4. So 3 2 multiplied by 6. So it gives us 6 centimeter square. And then if we find out the volume of this prism, volume of given prism is equal area of cross sectional part multiply length, and the length is given, which is 8. So here 6 multiplied by 8, that gives us 8 6 are 48 centimeter cube. This is the first part of this question, and then they want us to find surface area. For surface area, we will find out the area of all the faces. If you check how many faces are there, so we have one, two are triangle faces, and three are rectangles. So when you try to find this face, we need this length as well. So by using Pythagoras theorem, we can find out this longest side, this side, this side by using Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, we can say that this longest side, let's suppose this is x. So x square is equal to sum and square of other two sides, means 3 square plus 4 square. So that gives me 3 square gives us 9, 4 square 16. So x square is equal to 9 plus 16, 25. So once you take square root both sides, it gives us 5. It means this is 5, x equal 5. So now you can find out the surface area of all the faces. So now you can say that surface area or total surface area is equal to two triangle area, means one triangle area we already know that, which is 6. Okay, so there are two triangles, means multiply by 2. 2 multiply 1 over 2, base is 3, height is 4. This is one part, means two faces of triangles, then plus one face is 8 multiplied by 5. The other is also, this one is, the height is 4 and this side is 8. So 8 into 4, and the down part we have 3 into 8. So means we are getting like this way, 8 into all are rectangles. So how to find area of rectangle? Length into width. Apply that concept. 8 into 5 plus 8 into 4. That side means this side, this side. So 8 into 4, and then lastly we have the down part, which you can see that this part, this face, the length is 8 and the width is 3. 8 into 3. So now we check all, like we can cancel 2 and 2. So 4 threes are 12 plus 8 fives are 40, 8 fours are 32 plus 8 threes are 24. We have to add all. So once you add all, it would be 12 plus 40 plus 32 plus 24. It gives us 108. So we can say that it's 108 or 108 centimeter square. I hope so it is clear. We These are the two answers, one volume and one. Yes, viewers, now we will move on question number 3, and the shape, which you can see that it's a cylindrical shape, kind of can, and it shows like cylinder. So we will apply the formula of cylinder, which is for volume V equal pi r square h, and for surface area, like these two formulas for volume pi r square h, and for surface area of cylinder, total surface area of cylinder, 2 pi r bracket open r plus h. So remember that these two things you must know in this question. For example, they mention the height h, which is 16 centimeter, and 6 is the diameter, not radius. So if this 6 represent diameter, what is the radius? So radius is the half of 6, means 6 divided by 2 gives us 3 centimeter. So radius is 3, height is 16. First thing, we are looking volume. V equal pi r square h, and pi r is 3 power 2, h is 16, and this could be pi 9 into 16, which is equal 144 pi. That you can check in calculator as well. So here we have 144 shift pi, that gives us 452.38. So 452 will work three significant figure. We can say that 452, and it is centimeter cube. After this, we will find out surface area. For surface area of this cylinder, we need radius as well as height. So both we know that. So total surface area is equal to pi r bracket open r plus h. So we have 2 pi r is 3. Again, r is 3 plus height is 16. So 3 multiplied by 2, 6 pi, and 6 plus 3, 19. So we can check in calculator as well. It is 19 multiplied by 6, 19 multiply 6 multiply shift pi. Okay, that gives us 114 pi or 358. So three significant figure we will write 358, 358 centimeter square. I hope so it is clear. Yes, viewers, now we will move on question number 4. And in this question number 4, a swimming pool has the dimensions shown. Find the volume in meter cube. So I will consider the front part, like this part, as cross-sectional area. So for this part shows trapezium, and we know the formula of trapezium. So if we find out first cross-sectional area of question number 4, cross-sectional area. So I will consider the area of trapezium 1 over 2 multiply h multiply sum of parallel side a plus b. So 1 over 2 height I will consider it h. No, that is not this one, because front side is this one. So this one is height. That we will take as length later on when we find out the volume. So height is 40, and A, this is A, 1, and this is B, which is 3. So 1 plus 3, and now we have 2 multiplied 20 gives us 40, 20 multiplied 4, which is equal 80. Now volume equal what? Area cross sectional, which is 80, multiply that length. Consider this length 10. So we will get volume equal 800 meter cube. I hope so it is clear. Next question is 5. It is a water container has the dimensions shown. Find the volume in meter cube. So we have the cross-sectional area semicircle, and how to find the area of semicircle. Area of semicircle, half of circle, that means pi r square over 2. So we can apply, and remember that this full length is the diameter, this one. So half is the radius, means radius is the half of 1, means r equals 0.5. So we can straight away substitute the value, which is 0.5 whole square over 2, and then we can check in calculator as well. It gives us shift. Okay, so we have shift pi bracket open a point 0.5 squared over 2. That gives us 0.39, and okay, 0. We can write it here, 0.39. Three significant figure are enough, and we are looking the volume. Okay, so for case of volume is equal front part, which is cross-sectional area, means the area of semicircle we find already, 0.393 multiply the length. This is the length, L is equal to 2. So multiply 2, it would be, if we check here straight away, multiply by 2, so that gives us 0.785. Means we can write 0.785, and it is in meter cube. This is required volume of the container. I hope so it is clear. Next, we will solve question number 6, and it is a 500 centimeter cube jar of olive oil is a cylinder 8 centimeter in diameter. So if our diameter is equal 8 centimeter, then radius is the half of diameter. 8 divided by 2, that means 4 centimeter. And height we don't know, but we know that the radius, which is 4 centimeter. And volume is given also. So we will apply the formula of volume of cylinder, which is equal pi r square h. So volume is given, it is 500, and pi r is 4, means 4 square, h we are looking. So this is 500, 4 square gives us 16 pi h, and h is equal 500 divided by 16 pi. So lastly, we can check in calculator. This gives us what? So here, if we check in calculator, it gives us 500 over 16 pi, 16 shift pi. It gives me 9.9. If we check two decimal places, so 9 point, and remember that our radius is in centimeters, so 9.9 centimeter. I hope so it is clear. Next question we have, the diagram shows a metal piece of conservatory roof. Find the volume of the piece in centimeter cube. So as you can see that the right side we have the shape given, and the area of cross sectional we also know that it is 16 centimeter square, this one, and length is 3 meter. But remember that they want centimeter cube, it means 3 meter. How many centimeters? 300 centimeter. So when you solve this question, use 300 centimeter. And we are looking volume. So volume is equal area of cross section, or cross sectional area multiply length. So that gives us 16 into 300. Now it is in centimeter cube. So 16 multiplied by 348. So put two more zeros. So this is your required answer. And next question number 2. The diagram shows some steps like states, yes. Find the volume in centimeter cube and the surface area. Two things they are asking in centimeter square. So first we will try to find out volume, and when you find the volume of this shape, think like prism, volume of prism. Okay. So for that, I will do one thing. This is front part, which you can see that I will consider as cross-sectional area. But this is composite shape, so draw one line and connect like this way. I hope it is clear. So remember, this side is 20, this side is 20 also. Same as this full height is 20 plus 20, means this part is 20, this is 20, this is 40, this is 20. So this is, let's suppose A and this is B. So when you find the area of A and area of B, that is your area of cross section. Okay. Then multiply with 1, not 1. In 1 meter, how many centimeter? 100 centimeter. So this is your required length. So first, we will try to work on cross sectional part. So area of cross section is equal 40 into 20 plus 20 into 20. These two sides are 20 and 20. We know because the opposite sides are equal in length in rectangles. All are rectangle strips. So opposite sides are equal. If this side is, if this height is 20, this height is also 20. If this one is 20, this opposite length is also 20. So 20 into 20 means this is 800 plus 400, which is equal 1200. Now we can find out volume. So volume is equal area of cross section, which is 1200 multiply the length. Length is 100. Now it is in centimeter cube. So it means we will add two more zero. So 12,000. So centimeter cube, we can write in standard form as well, 1.2. So it means how many places we shifted left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 power 5 centimeter cube. This is your required answer of volume of this shape. And when we move on area, surface area, for that we need to know the area of all the faces. So we have to check one by one all. So if I erase now this one for the area, so remember that for area we have to find out all the surface area of front faces of all. Like how many faces or whatever the faces, find the area. For example, this part, if I check the front part, it's better I use this color so that you can understand. So 20 into 100 means 2000, this part, 2000. Same as this one, 20 into 100, this one is also 2000. This one 20 into 100 also, so this part's front, also 2000. And this 20, this length is 20 and this length is 100. This length is 100, okay? So 20 into 100 again 2000. So it means 2000 comes 4 times, the 4 faces. Same as this, if you draw a line, if you draw a line like this way. So this height is 40, yes, 40 into 20. So this front part, 14 to 20, we already know that in the previous part, we found the answer, which is 800, and this was 20 into 20, which was 400. The other part is also same like that. Means 8 plus 4, 1200 comes 2 times. This side also the same thing. So means when you find surface area, means total surface area of this shape, multiply 2 multiply 1200 because it will come 2 times, right and left, okay? Multiply 1200 and then you can add these 2000, 2000, 2000 4 times, means 4 into 2000 but this is not end because the back side is also 40 into 100, that back side. So we can say that 40 into 100. What left? The down bottom, this one, this bottom. So the bottom we have full length is 20 plus 20, 40, and bottom, and this side is 100, yes, this side. So again, 40 into 100, yes, plus 40 into 100. I hope so. I add all the lengths, bottom done, that front and that right side back done, which I multiply by 2. This back side done here, and we write it all. These two front all faces done. So now once you solve 1200 multiplied by 2, 2400 plus 2000 multiplied by 4, 8000 plus 40 multiplied by 100, 4000 plus 4000. So once we add all this, we will get 2400 plus 8000 plus 4000 plus 4000. So this gives us 18,400. So we can write 18,400, and it is in centimeter square. Or one more step, you can write in standard form 1.84. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4 places I shifted left the position, so it means 10 power 4 centimeter square. I hope so it is clear.